We are Bonaire, that's the name
Bonaire.
of us, but we are not the Antilles. The Antilles is not existing more since 2010. Because the Antilles, it was 6 islands before. It was Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, St. Martin, Saba, and Stasia. That was the Antilles. But after the 10, it's going to be 10 of October 2010,
Oh.
we just split the Antilles in 2 pieces. So 3 islands,
Become independent. Yeah.
no dependence. 3 islands, now it's a constellation with status apart, autonomous. And that's Aruba, Curacao, and St. Martin are together with status apart. And the other 3 islands is another kind of constellation. But the ABC islands are families. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, we are families. We are not in the same constellation, but they cannot separate us. Because we are the only 3 islands in the world who speak in the language papiamentu.
Papiamentu.
Papiamentu has around 30% Portuguese in it. Because we are original slaves who came here from South Africa. And 40% Spanish. Because when they discovered these islands in 1499, there was Indians who were living here, who were original from Venezuela. And they were speaking Spanish. And the rest is a mix from Dutch and English, and that is our language, form our language, papiamentu.
Good cocktail.
Yeah? No traffic lights on the island, only runabouts. But if I met someone from Aruba or from Curacao, I know. Because the way he speaks the papiamentu is have some different accents.
Oh. Interesting.
And why we are families? Years ago, there was no work on this island. Settled down, marry, and stay living on the other islands. And that's why we are families too. But I'm not from the island too. I'm from Curacao. But my mother is also one of them who left the island to go work. Fire truck department, the new one. Because the fire truck department was in the beginning of the runaway. Because we expand our runaway, we have one of the longest runaway in this whole area. We expanded for the KLM flights, the Dutch airline company. They've been using this island as a hub to refueling to fly over to South America. And that happened 3 to 4 times a week. So the KLM was flying the Netherlands, Bonaire, Peru. And reached back the same route to the Netherlands. The next day, Netherlands, Bonaire, Ecuador, Guayaquil, and then reached back to the Netherlands. And so it was easy for a lot of South American people to get in. And that has raised up our population till around 23,000 people at this moment. Because when I came here back in 1980, there was only 9,000 people living here.
What's the population right now?
23,000. Where the
23,000
the Bonairean
people.
people are less on the island. A lot of South American Latin people, Chinese.
this is
The
the
airport
airport.
building is small.
Very small,
The airport
yeah.
building is small. But the runaway is one of the longest. But now the KLM is not using us more to fly over to Peru or South America because they had by the 777. And now they fly direct. But they're still flying here every day in smaller planes. So connection that we have with Europe from Bonaire is the KLM flight. They're all coming here. But end of the week, so during the winter season, they raise it up with 2 flights.
Airport.
And till 11 in midnight. Because Curacao is close by. It's only 15 minutes fly by plane. And then most of the people eating iguana here. I grew up in a family with 7-day Adventists. don't eat in those things, huh? You go in a park, upstairs for those things. Now we are getting in a village that we name Belnem. Swimming competition, sailing around, but no buildings on top. And so we create the name from this village, Belnem, Belafonte in Nimin. But Belafonte, Harry Belafonte, has built a hotel. It's a 3-star hotel owned by Harry Belafonte, but he shares some 30% only in it at this moment. No? This is the one at your right here, Belafonte. You take us through those cars can pass and drive into slowly. This is a 3-star hotel, no 5-star hotel. There's hotel and a lot of resorts.
No 5-star hotels, only 3-star hotels in the island.
See, these buildings are new, even at 1 month, 1 year. It's built by Dutch, so the Dutch is investing a lot on this island. So no of this island has independence. We all have the same European Dutch passport. Okay? But we are not together in the same constellation. Because when we was the Antilles, we had 2 governments. We have one government from the Antilles and one government from the island. So when we make some tax money, we have to send it over to the Prime Minister in Curacao, and they will pay all those people who are working for those Antilles on each island. There was cops, customs, hospital, they all was under authority of the Antilles. But now not more. Now we are only one government. At this moment, there's no space left at the seaside. Only one, we name it Bachelor's Beach. This is a nice, very nice beach. When you stop here, make a stop for you so you can see how it. Even if you have permission to work for the company, they get permission from the company.
This beach?
Bachelor's Beach. Diving, you're not allowed to throw your anchor anywhere in a dive boat. You have to tie it up. Otherwise you're gonna break the reefs and the corals. If you're not, also $45 for a fee to do some dive. But that is for the whole year. But soon it's gonna change. Because that's the way to attract those people to coming back. Because it's very cheap. And then they're gonna recycle the water and sell it again for those who like to use it in the garden for the plants of those hotels, because they get it very cheap. And that's the way we save. All the building materials we have to import. See those workers? They're South America's Latin people. Yes, it's very expensive to build. Our currency to dollars, and that's what they like to get, dollars, so to send it for their country. But now they're gonna change the law, because when you get in the water, it's more rocky. It's most places to snorkel. See it how it looks nicely? It's places to snorkel. Those are vacation homes too. But if you take a look, most of them are open in the bottom, see? Because when the sea is rising, they have damage. Gonna make some damage to these houses. So it's gonna. And we benefit during the hurricane season, because during the hurricane season, there's a lot of sailors that come in here to hide for hurricane. Shipwreck, a big iron ship bringing a lot of drugs, and that happened in '84. And the government gave permission in '86 to sink the ship, and now it is a big attraction for divers. It lie down. They have 17 of the salt pans. is between 12 and 14 months. That means if you have about 17, you can harvest one every month. The deepness from those lakes are between 30 and 40 centimeters only. Who belongs to Venezuela, but no refinery, only storage. But that storage is closed for around 3 years already. The borders are closed against Aruba, Curacao and Venezuela. But now they are negotiated to reopen it again because we need it. Because we have a big rubber belt in the middle, we drive around and loaded the ship. No? There was a pulse of salt from the end there till here, but there was about 2 ships that came in December. 2 days ago there was also a ship in to take away all the salt. The salt is stable salt. It's what we're using at home. It's not the salt that we spray on the roads like mine salt. It is rock salt, what you see on the piles. It looks like fine, but it doesn't.
Salt plant.
Here's Venezuela. But the time just experiment and they didn't.
The Dutch did not force you to basically.
No, but they got the damage has changed. And we have also a biodiesel plant who help in those solar and windmills to produce the power. The island is going green. And that's where I'm living, that's the only thing I'm using. And having case a generator standing by. Because where I'm living there is no power. Now we're gonna meet some slave quarters, but we're gonna make a stop at the next one because there's another group. No? This was a sign when the ship was coming in to collect the salt. Now it's been used by local fishermen, so, when they go for bottom fishing.
Old salt refiner.
Those are original. Those slave quarters are original.
How old are they when they were built?
More than 200 years.
200 years?
They started to build them in 1811. But they didn't live so long with them because the slave abolition in the old Caribbean was 1860. Just step in here. So those people has to walk from here till here around 13 hours. So it's happened on Sunday because Friday they was going back home. And that's why they had built a slave quarter for sleeping and put the belongings in. But after the slave abolition, 1863, those people has built the village closer to this area. On the way back, the first village that we met on the way are the same. Gonna get like 2 or 3 of them for sure.
Raiders.
In front is the one who put it on, lighthouse keeper, but there's no need more because everything's going automatically by sun. And they come especially in this area to take the driftwoods. Because the drift
Local volunteers?
are locals, mostly are locals. So. And sometimes when the Dutch Coast Guards are off and they're doing it also, they help and give them a hand. Dutch
Volunteers
militaries
clean up
also,
the shore.
when they're coming here to training.
Volunteers clean cleaned up the plastic.
It's every week.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday he's coming.
I get stuck studying Dutch at the school.
You study
They
Dutch?
speak full language.
But they are in the north of the island. Let's tell them all in the north of the island. This is the first one they put for experiment. Roads are very bad, man. This was a nudist beach resort a couple of years ago, like 6-7 years or so. You gonna stay here? You like mango?
Yes. That's for sure.
En dan aan de overkant, schuin aan de overkant. Iets verder nog.
I thought I answered it on my WhatsApp.
Same chocolate.